champagne. Put a do not disturb on the phone for the next. Let's see, we'll go in, put our bags down, we start kissing. About 7 minutes. Move into the bedroom, slide my hands over her dress, over blouse. About 4 or 5 minutes, we move over to the bed. See him on her breath. Each inner 4 minutes. So figure like 25 minutes on 25 general. Check out. I don't know if you call oral sex. Is that foreplay or is that actual? It doesn't matter. I'd like to do it twice. So at least 3 hours. All right, 3 hours.
Hello?
Could you send up a bottle of champagne? Put a do not disturb on the phone for the next. Let's see, we'll go in, put our bags down, we start kissing. About 7 minutes. Move into the bedroom, slide my hands over her dress, over blouse. About 4 or 5 minutes, we move over to the bed. See him on her breath. Each inner 4 minutes. So figure like 25 minutes on 25 general. Check out. I don't know if you call oral sex. Is that foreplay or is that actual? It doesn't matter.
Why do I still have albums that have, like, vocal samples in them? I hate, like, having spoken words in, like, the music that I use for the backgrounds in the streams. Let's skip to something else. This isn't gonna be good. Well, I guess this would be okay as a, well, now that I've already started, I've spoiled the mood. And I remember this one also too much.
Here we go.
Man, I suck at picking out. I suck at, like, cultivating music for the streams. Okay, here we are. Okay, welcome back to the stream. I'm gonna play video. No, I'm not gonna play video game. I'm gonna make video game. I'll show you what I'm playing or doing. Okay, so the last time that I played this game, I made a sort of space. So let's see... Where even am I? Right, I was making like space levels and they kind of weren't very good. Like, I assume I have to go there. So let's try to figure out how to get out of this. Well, I can just go into orbit. Huh. So I guess we just go that way? But okay, this is my game slide rules that I've been working on and off for a while. Why do I have no head in the shadows? I must have done something. But basically the gimmick is you don't have a jump. And it's probably confusing because we're also in this other level, but that has its own gimmick of the gravity. Alright, let's send ourselves out into space. Let's see. Can I actually figure out a good way to, like, ramp off? Yeah, I think the planets here need to be bigger. And they need to be, like, more... interesting. Oh, I see. I didn't even have, like, an exit for this level. Where even are we? I assume we're in something called space. Maybe it's gravity or something? Where the hell are we? EX1, EX Final, Forest, Forest Hell, Homestead, Hub World, Intro, Paper Cut, Ramp, Satellite. That's what it was called. Okay, let's start a new game. That'll actually convey the, like, ideas of the game. So, you can't jump. You have a left stick and you have a right stick when you're playing on PC. And so, you have the ability to ramp off of things. And you have the ability to ramp off of anything that isn't completely level. And so that is like the gist of the entire game. And then there are these little optional flowers that you can get with some, let's see, how do I actually get this one? I betcha I can stand here. I can. And that gives me enough height to get up here, and eventually I need a thing to like actually make the flowers curl up or something when you get them. But then I can go over to here. And so this was inspired by some games have kind of janky first-person movement, and this is inspired specifically by that sort of jank that lets you like walk up surfaces you're not supposed to. I should probably have like a loading screen instead of just like these hard transitions. Oh yeah, this one, originally, this was designed very early in development when I didn't really know the full movement of the player. So like, you know, I thought this would be a challenging little thing of like, ooh, you have to like get around these surfaces, but it's like, no, you can literally just like, hang on, let's see if I can get some speed. You can literally just like do whatever you want practically in this game. And so I think what I want to do is I had a basically arbitrary set of levels. I think it was like 98 levels that I wanted to make, 7 by 7 by 2, plus 14 final levels. Though I may reduce it just down to 98 again. Because we have, what is this, 7, 14, 21, 28, 9. So like 40 levels that I want to make. So almost half of them. And honestly, a lot of these levels that are in the game already are kind of bad, but I could just live with that. And just like make up for it by having good levels. But okay, I want to kind of just, maybe I'll just play through this. Oh yeah, and the reason I'm working on this instead of my other game, At the Ends of Eras, is just because I'm still in like the writing phases for At the Ends of Eras. So I want to give my brain some time to like not deal with like the technical nonsense in the game. And just think about like, you know, the game itself. And so here we are in the next phase of the game, a little hub world. Isn't this... Why is this guy so weird? Oh yeah, I fucked up the lighting somehow. Eventually I'm just gonna have to make this game work in, whatever it's called. A normal version of Godot. Because I think my version of Godot broke a bunch of stuff. Like the shadows, I think this guy's ambient lighting, like he's completely black, you can see. I think there's just something I did with the engine for At the Ends of Eras that makes it incompatible with this game. Let's ignore that. Let's try to get up to some of these other areas. So like, you can see this is called Ramp 0 of 7. Aren't they supposed to have... Oh, do these not have their, I see. These don't have secrets yet. Hang on. Where is Ramp in here? Ramp isn't in here. Wait, what? Normal levels. Ramp. Secrets. Let's do, like... Oh, wait. We already have this. Okay. These are kind of hard levels. Because basically I'm really, like, trying to get the player to understand this movement system. Hang on, the music's too loud. It, like, suddenly got much louder in my ears. But yeah, so the gimmick with these is basically you have to hit these ramps right. Can I actually get up here? I'm sure I can. These might be too hard, though. That was the thing, I think, with the levels, because I was just sitting down for, like, weeks on end making these levels. Because this was right before I started at the Ends of Eras. And yeah, I think they were all just a little too difficult. Especially some of the later ones. Oh, that was easy. Like, oh, these ones, though. Well, that seems... These seem easier than the other ones. Like, these are actually, like... Nope. Okay, so let's try and get, like... These are going to be some, like, particularly fiddly levels, I think. But I'm not sure if I'm going to even release this game for money. Because I think the levels are just going to be so unreasonably difficult. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll release it for like $3 or something. But yeah, my plan for this is just... It was basically just... I thought it'd be an interesting movement system. But I think I want more levels that are about exploration. Because that seems to be... That's like the fun of this sort of movement for me. Of just like really janky and weird. And like... You can... Like, you're just navigating a space in a completely different way than a normal person can. Like, there's no jumping. Like, you have to just think about a space differently by, like, these slopes. And any stray polygon can wind up being, like, exactly what you need. How the hell... Where do I go from here, actually? Legitimately, where do I go? Like, do I attach to this? No. Oh, wait. No. That's like that. Oh, I see. I go up this way, and then we hit the ramp like this to get some speed and go up this way. Dastardly. Past me was a bastard. And then we have all these little things. So you can see there's all sorts of weird things. Like if I just push forward into this, I hit the ceiling and I come back down. So I have to like escape the ramp right at the right time. Is this... Can I think that's completely vertical. I bet you I can get up there if I hit this right. But I think I need also more like exploration levels, because I basically learned all of the movement in this game from just making random bullshit and then like trying to get up it and like learning and then discovering like techniques for how to actually play the game. And so I may want to make the player... I may want to get the player to discover those techniques as well, since I don't think these structured levels will actually be able to like show the player how to do it. But who knows, maybe they will. This is a hard little... Oh, wait. You can just... Okay, so it's completely misleading. Alright, there we are. That was it? That doesn't seem right. I remember distinctly there was another level. Yeah, what the hell? Level complete. This level complete goes to ramp 07. A ramp finale. Let's go back up there. Let's see if I can actually get to the level again. I guess I can also just cheat. Oh, I can just do this. I forgot that I actually added that feature to the game. Okay, now this one is more fun. Though I should also add, like, cool backgrounds and, like, work on the visuals more. Because right now, I'm not sure if I want it to still be the grid, because it's useful for, like, figuring out the actual, like, dimensions of things. Oh. Or, like, figuring out, you know. Yeah, I guess that's exactly what I mean. Depth and, like, angles and things like that. The grids are really useful for it. Oh, come on, I could be able to do that. How do I hit this? So I need to hit this ramp, like, exactly right, almost. And you can see why I have, like, the character's body in the game as well, because that gives you a lot of information as to, like, when you're touching the ground and stuff like that. Man, is this actually, like, a thing that I'm... These are difficult. I think I'd be better off doing it this way, actually. Like, you go up here, and then you just do that again. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I think my brain is... I think I'm not smart enough to figure that out. Maybe I can just go all the way up this thing. And do that instead. Oh, I see. You have to do it that way. That's mean. So if you get to there without hitting the jump from up there, you just kind of lose. Maybe I'll keep that as it is. And eventually I'll actually, like, make these models, like, properly modeled. Okay, can I... How do I get up here? It's also pretty hard because the game has a lot of, like, momentum to it. Or your physics. So if you accidentally, like, hit something too hard, it's very, like, you can't just, like, land on a little drop. Like, you have to, like, have enough space to catch yourself. Ooh, that'd be actually an interesting movement gimmick. Because there's still a few mechanics that I might introduce. Like, I have a volcano as one of the level sets that I was interested in doing, but I might change that. So let's replace hell levels, or let's replace volcano with, like, rock. So old gimmick was that. New gimmick. You have to fall from a distance and catch yourself properly. Like, because the hell levels are basically designed to be, like, as mean as possible. Alright. I wonder if I guess I should play these. I'm debating whether or not I should, like, actually play through the levels, or if I should just go straight into developing the game. I guess I'll play these ones, and then I'll start on the other levels. Like, Satellite, I could basically redo the first two levels. Well, I don't want to play Satellite. It gives me motion sickness. Maybe if I make a big planet. How do I get up there? Oh, I see. I have to combine what I've learned. I have to ramp up this side to get enough height, and then hit this ramp properly, even though it's angled, so that I maintain some momentum. There we go. And then we get launched up to the tippy top, and then we win. Ta-da! And now let's go to hell. Originally, the gimmick of the game was going to be anytime you died, you went to a hell level. But I decided against that. But yeah, here is hell. And so let's see if I can even get to any of the levels. I forget where they are. Other than these ones, of course. I just realized a good idea. I should put a light on the player's head, so that way they have like a very faint... Or so that way in the dark they can even still like figure out where things are. Because like here, like I can't see anything. You know, let's put that right now. Let's go to the player. Go to camera. Let's add an Omni light. And this will be a very faint light. And a very small light. Oh wait, is this the near plane? No, okay. That should be fine. But yeah, then you can see very faintly. Let's make sure that I can actually see it in these darker areas, so it like adds some level of detail. I think it adds a smidge, but let's make it a little brighter. And let's make it a little larger. And then make it a little dimmer. There we go. So that way I can at least see some of the detail of these darker areas. And it'll like, you know, it'll be like an analog to the sense of touch. Okay, there we go. I had to just think ahead and like hit a ramp nicely. Okay, so now we just need to figure out where anything is, because I know that that one's down there. So that could be some levels I play. And there's levels there. Let's go that way. Let's go through these rings. I forget which levels these are. They might be like... I hope this isn't paper cut. I hate paper cut. Shadows, okay. Oh, right. This is one that I think is just completely broken. Yeah, this is one that's totally broken because of my changes to the engine. Because there's invisible objects that cast shadows, but like the player's head is invisible to the camera. It's it doesn't cast a shadow. So I just need a regular version of the Godot engine to fix this. So let's return to Hub World. But yeah, so the gimmicks of those ones are very dastardly. Because yeah, the gimmick of that entire level is all of the platforms are invisible, and you have to watch the shadows. And then there are platforms just suspended in air with multiple with lights from multiple directions, so you have to like cross-reference them. It's insane. It's deranged. But okay, let's finish some areas. So, what do I have on my to-do list? Let's start with actually making levels. So, paper cut level 7. Oh, I already have the finale started. Oh. I don't have anything here. Yeah, paper cut. I will show you what paper cut is. The gimmick, if you can't tell, is that they're very thin platforms. And so you just have to platform on razor-thin platforms with the weird movement. And so I think with these ones, I honestly mostly wind up using the... Do I usually use keyboard and mouse for these? I can't remember. Let's try it. Oh, hang on. Oh, I don't have any options for the game. Because I was going to change the mouse sensitivity because, like, I'm, like, moving my mouse. So, like, this is my full desk space of motion. And I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, so I think for paper cut, I might make it like a gimme. Like this last level. Well... Now, if a player is deranged enough to actually play these levels, they should get something out of it. Let's go to the next... Let's go to, like... What levels do I have? This one kind of feels like it's cheating, because the actual platforming is not on. Like, look at this. It's one little... Yeah, this isn't in the spirit of the actual level. It's supposed to be all razor-thin platforms and, like, insanely difficult. Maybe what I need as well, though, is potentially, like, places for the player to set up positions, so that way they don't have to, like, fight with getting into exactly the right location. Because that's basically going to be, like, the actual struggle here, because the game, it simply doesn't have enough precise movement. Because, like, if I tap the button for, like, 1 frame, well, actually, that worked pretty well. Oh, wait, I just realized. I don't even need to use that corner. I can just use the side here. Kind of? I guess I can't. Video game too hard. 0 out of 5. Because, yeah, like I said, these hell levels are basically, like, designed to be completely deranged. Or, like, not a normal challenge. Hmm. Dang, I got up there. I did all of the hard stuff, and then I couldn't do that. I just couldn't get off of that platform with enough height. But I, like, it jumped off the bookmark. Because I guess these are books. Yeah, and you can see that a lot of these levels are like 10 seconds long. Once you actually, like, know how to do them. I think what I would like to do is the finale of each level should maybe be like an actual, like, properly themed thing. Like, you know, these are all little, like, snippets of ideas. And this then has the, yeah, like, I missed that. That was the thing that, like, tripped me up. Oh, Christ in heaven. I remember this. I remember this one. It took me, like, ages to actually do this. Do I want to do this again? I kind of have to, though, don't I? As the developer? Hmm. Yeah, because these ones are horrible, cruel things. Okay, I think I'm not gonna get that one. Okay, so that was 5. Yeah, 5 is absolutely evil. 6 is honestly a bit... Like, it looks intimidating, it's much easier. Especially because all of these have a little bit of a slope to them, so that basically just trivializes all of the actual, like, paper cut mechanic. And, like, these things here are basically just, like, free spaces. So, what do I want for a finale for this place? I want it to be a bookshelf. Let's just start making a nice little place. A happy little bookshelf. And I think what I'll do is integrate more of the, like, regular mechanics of the game as sort of like a free, like, you know, I don't have to, like, suffer. Okay, so this was where was this anyway? Like, I don't know where this game actually is in my games list. Oh yeah, it's just called Spooky. Where do I put? I guess I put it in assets dash spooky levels. Okay, here we are, paper cut finale. So we have that. Let's do a cube. Let's make this a book. Oh, and I should say I'm gonna leave at, I guess, 6 or earlier, because there's a indie game thing at like 5 p.m. No, 7 p.m. And I will be there or be square. Yeah, it's been fun getting back into the more like interacting with people now that I'm back from whatever I was at Thanksgiving with family. You know, family's nice, but what's even better is strangers who also like video games. Okay, so I probably should have... Oh, I see what I can do here. Okay, let's make this auto smooth. And then... How do we do this? I guess we just put it up to 180 and instead mark sharp. Do we need anything more here? I guess we could probably have, like... Oh, I see what I can do. Bring these upward. And that way, the bevels kind of make sense. You know, let's raise the volume of the music up a little bit. I was too mean. Okay, there we are. So what I might do is try to figure out like a nice little like bookshelf or something like that. Like make a little scene with it. So let's see. So I think we can hop off here. Okay, so then I'm going to hop to God knows where from there. Ooh. I have a dastardly idea. You have to hop from there onto one of these flat planes. Oh yeah, I played the game Mouthwashing yesterday. No, was it yesterday? I think maybe the day before. One of those days. That was a lot of fun. Well, maybe it's better to say that was very compelling, I should say. Why did that not work? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I liked the story. I think it reminded me that presentation is such an important part of like storytelling in games, because I think that's what it's missing a lot from At the Ends of Eras is just like visuals, like compelling visuals, compelling music, things like that. Okay, so this is going to be hell and a half to actually get up. So let's put a little reprieve, like, right here. Oh, wait, I just realized. I should probably not have, Well, what should I not have? Let's just make this mark sharp. And we'll have ever so slight, like, whatever that just did. And then what can we do with this? Where does that affect us? So, like, we can almost certainly get to here. Actually, there we go. Now we can get up to there. Almost certainly. Oh wait, does this not have the auto export? Oh, I bet you it doesn't. Oh wait, no it does. It just doesn't have the relative path. This was before I actually made this work correctly. Okay, so we need to go to not spooky. That was the old like version. Like, in fact, I just reused the name, which doesn't make any sense because it was called Spooky. Like, why did I reuse the name from a completely different game that I made like 8 years ago? Ah, well. Let's go to levels. No. GL... Where the hell is it? I guess it's assets, imports, environment. There we go. Placeholder materials. So let's see how this gets us there. And I'm realizing, oh, this doesn't have a strip. Collision. There we are. Okay, so now we need... What do we need? What material does this have? Matte tiles double-sided. And then all of our lovely books will also have matte tiles. For now. Should it be local space like this, or should it be world space? I guess I'll leave it as it is. We'll let the philosophers decide. And also, the sun is shining directly into my eyes. Oh, and I should get my code from... I don't like that. I think these books should be raised. And then this should be bigger. Oh yeah, because this is going to be hell to actually get onto. Yeah, these books should be higher, so that way I can, like, get more momentum from that. Oh, God, what the fuck is going on? Why can't I just press GZ? There we go. And yeah, one of the problems is going to be that I have to, like, restart this every time. Thankfully, it's very fast to restart in this game. Hang on. Oh, wait, what happened? There we go. There we are. And then, this is too high, I guess. Unless I really figure out... I think I can do it by, like, going to here. No, I can't. Oh, I can. Okay. So now I'm here. So the problem is you can't be too slow, but you can't be too fast on that. And then you're up on this absolutely dastardly thing. I'm thinking interesting mechanics could be the ability to deform the world. Like, you could crumple the paper, but then I could make that a broader thing of just, like, you can just pull slopes out of anywhere. That'd be a good, like, game-breaking, like, end game thing. Of, like, yeah, you got the keys to the castle now. Just make, just turn the level into whatever you want. Pull the vertices around. That'd be very difficult to make, I think, though. Especially since most of these, like, objects have the same meshes. Or, like, at least these books, for example. Also, I should put my, this back here so I can at least see the preview of the stream. And this is most of the development for this game. It's just making shit and then seeing if I can actually do it. Okay, so I can do this, I think. It is really genuinely useful to have this, like, body slope. Or, like, this, the player's body visible. That was, like, a really nice addition to the game because it wasn't initially like that, and I wasn't initially intending to do that, but I was like, well, I think it would be well, actually, I remember now. The specific reason I added it was because there's a mechanic where you have to hit your head on the ceiling to gain more speed. Like, because if you press in, like, the fact that I'm holding forward into a slope makes me go up, but you can also hold forward into a reversed slope to make yourself go down, like an archway. And if you do that, you can gain speed. And so so there are various points where you actually needed to do that. All right, free space. And so I added specifically animations for when you were actually touching the ceiling to show the player, like, yes, this is a thing that is actually, like, recognized by the game as, like, important. Ooh. Okay, so we can actually get up to here. I'll just assume that's possible. Oh, wait, no, I need to actually get onto that book. Maybe I should add a no clip to the game so that I can, like, cheese my way or cheat past things. But maybe I should actually, like, do it. Because also, my rule for the game has been, like, if I can do something consistently for, like, the top side levels, I'll add it. Like, if it's something where I can only do it, like, once out of every 2 tries, that's going to be too difficult. Because I'm the developer, I should be able to do it consistently. But for these hell levels, the rule is, if I can do it, like, even once out of 100 tries, then it's fair game. Okay, there we are. This is like nail biting. Yeah, having my little feet also very useful here. Okay, so I need to get some speed and then do that. There we go. Okay. That was easy. And then from here, what can I do? I have to, like, get a little bit of height from this, basically. Yeah, I think what I need to do then is... Oh, God. I won't be able to, like... Oh, wait, what the fuck did I just do? There we go. Okay, so we need to get a little bit of height from this side so that we can get here. And then I'm going to put a little bookmark. This will be book mark plane or collision. Okay, smooth. So how is this gonna work? How does this not work? Where is shade smooth? Oh, I see. It's because the smooth modifier. In fact, I can just shade it smooth. I don't need the auto smooth. Okay. So what do I want from here? I guess maybe like a letter. I'm not sure what exactly these are eventually going to be, because I think what I want for this paper level is eventually all of these are actually like drawn sheets of paper, like, yeah, like drawings or like letters or something like that, where it's like there's actual meaning on the of the things in the paper. Let's move it like this so that way if you mess up you can get down here. And then I'm thinking, push this up, and you have to balance on this part of it to get somewhere else. Hang on, actually, I realized what I want to do, which is, I want to swap levels 6 and 5, because level 5 is sadistic. Like, it might look unassuming, but what you have to do is basically balance on this slope, and then do the ceiling thing that I was talking about. So, like, you have to full-on ramp up all of this slope. This razor-thin slope. So yeah, I think this one's gonna be 5. Or let's do, yeah, let's rename this. Let's rename this one then. Okay, so this one's now going to be 05, and this one is going to be 06. And the entry level is going to be finale. And for this one, the entry is going to be 6, for obvious reasons. Because yeah, I usually have the second to last level of each of these little batches be the hardest one. Okay, let's see everything. What are the other things that I've learned here that we need? So let's go through each of these levels. So like, if it's going to be like a victory lap. So we started from little squares, we started from little V's and that's. Oh, little triangular bits. Those would be good. And paper airplanes. Then we got books. Then we got ribbons. And we got absolutely fucking demented thing. Then we got our last little bit, which should have, I think, 2 paper airplanes. It's like we have this little paper that goes up, and then let's add a plane here. Okay, so let's see if I can get up to, like, this. I don't think I can. Well, maybe I can. Oh, yeah. No. Let's do, like, just something simple. Hang on, I'm gonna delete this. This is gonna be plain collision. And it's gonna be a Shift D rather than an Alt D, so that way I can, like, you know, edit it like this. See, this needs to be like, there we go. Because I want this. So the last thing that you need to do, I think it's just going to be, you just fly on one last paper airplane. And then the like end of the level is going to be right here. And then eventually I need to put the flowers, obviously, but. Oh, I probably need to actually add this stuff. Okay. Close all tabs. Get our beautiful paper. Mats, or tile, double, tiles, double-sided. Okay. Okay, there we go. Also, I should have bought a wireless mouse. I'm realizing, like, any latency issues that I have with a wired mouse are, like, completely negated by the fact that the cord just, like, is annoying. It just slightly alters the path that I want to move. But I bet a wireless controller would be so expensive, because I got a weird, like, ergonomic mouse. because I like was getting like wrist and hand pain. Okay. So this is the easy part, because all I have to do is walk incredibly precisely, very slowly for a long period of time. You know, just... Man, imagine doing this on a keyboard. Okay, and then boom. Easy. And get a little bit of extra height there. Oh god. Okay. Thankfully, these are just... Okay, now it's just kind of a victory lap. Ta-da. And that's going to be the end. Level complete. And that will return us to the hub world. All right, is this a... No, this is not a finale. Okay, yeah. And then, boom. And now we have beaten that whole hub area. So now I can mark that as done. City. So I don't think mechanism's going to be a thing. Moving platforms. Do I want moving platforms in the game? I should probably test them first. Because I don't actually know how they work. Okay, 3D scene. CS, or like, CSG box. Let's actually add a directional light. Why is there actually... Hang on, there's something wrong with my environment. I'm seeing now. Oh, I understand what it is. Well, no, I don't understand what it is. Emission enable. Oh yeah, this is for globally disabling emissive light. That's another thing that's only for at the ends of eras. Okay, so we have use collision, tiles. Okay, let's put the player. And then let's add a kinematic body. Shape. So I'm thinking we add like shape. This will be a box shape. Is this... Are these even? Okay, yeah, they're even. Then let's add a mesh instance. Actually, what is the radius of this? Okay, 3. Because now all I need to do is make this match these. Hmm. How long were these? Okay, 4. So that means this is 8. Okay. Animation player. And this will go for spin. Ooh, let's add a spatial as a child of, or as a like parent of this, so that way I can have this whole thing as a mechanism that moves. Let's do rotation. Z. There we go. Okay, and let's also put all of these tiles. And then also all of these should have like a the Z should be like 0.19 or something. No, 1.99. There we go. And now we have that. Let's go like 8 seconds though. So let's see what how the game even reacts to this, because I've literally never touched a move. Oh wait. First of all, loop, auto start, current animation, spin. There we go. Well, let's move it a little closer. In fact, let's put it like here. Because yeah, the thing that I'll need to figure out is, can the player be crushed? Oh, this isn't the level. And eventually I should probably do more with paper cut at the end. Okay, so can I even get... I think this is probably just too small right now for me to even, like, touch. Yeah, I can't even get on it right now. Okay, stop you. Let's just double the size of everything. Mostly everything. What? How does this... Hello? 1 point... Oh, I see. That's what I get for, like, looking at my, like, thing. Okay. 6 and 6 and 3. Oh, wait. And I should also double the size of these things. So let's do 4 there. No, 2. Okay, yeah. And I think I can just do this. So like 16, 4, what was it? 1.5, so 2.99. These feel like they're a little bit... Oh, wait, no. Okay, they aren't. I was going to say a little bit beyond the scope or size of it, but they're not. And maybe this will work. Let's just put the like thing here so that way it's mostly flush. So the player should be able to fit into the gear now, I think. There we are. Though we do completely slide along the top of it. Like, yeah. So Do I want to figure out how to apply velocity to moving platforms? Or like apply the velocity from a moving platform onto this particular character, because that does tend to be the source of a lot of jank. I mean, let's figure out. So player, move, and slide. So velocity, vector 3.up. I'm pretty sure with that, we now move on the ground, maybe. Kind of. I mean, I don't mind if it's bad and janky. Because the game uses plenty of bad and janky stuff elsewhere. And let's also make it so that, like, stop on slope pulse, max slides 4, floor angle. This should be pi. Let's do pi divided by 2. That'll be like 90 degrees. So that way, we should be attached to the ground a lot more. Okay. So now the player moves with the floor, because the kinematic body has like a lot of movement code in it. And admittedly, in like very specific circumstances, it doesn't work very well, but let's check a lateral movement now. Because now we have that working pretty well. And I guess I'll just keep that. No, let's add another spatial. So this will be like gear. And then this will be like platform. Mesh, instance, and shape. And this will just be box shape and cube mesh. Let's make this like 3 by 3. Whoop. And then animation player. Move. This will be a loop auto started thing that'll do like 3. Because all we need to do, transform. Oh. Oh, let's also have a 4. There we are. So now it should actually like, there we go. Perfect. And these will do physics. Admittedly, this almost like is against the spirit of the game in my mind. But it surprisingly just worked. All I had to do was just add arguments to that function. Well, it kind of works. The problem is the character bounces, and when they bounce, they're not on the floor anymore. And it seems like it doesn't apply the velocity at all. Like, if I bounce up a little bit here, who cares? It seems okay. Ooh. That's a fun one. So it seems like with the moving platforms especially, these will have to be... Yeah, I'll reserve these for the gimmick level. Because they do seem like they have whole new realms of jank, as is typical of moving platforms. But it might be fun while it lasts. Yeah, and you can see here exactly what I mean by like the player bouncing off and then like completely losing all of the momentum that they have from the ground. So yeah, they'll need to be thankfully they can't jump. That makes it easier. Okay. And then what we need is some way of actually detecting if the player's been crushed. Which, the way that I do that in At the Ends of Eras is from the modifications to the engine that I've done. So that implies that the best way to do that will be to just do it again. I could also make this game use, whatever it's called. Godot 4, that's what I mean. Let's see. Which ones do I have? What do I have for these? Oh yeah, I remember this one. This is a very interesting one. Oh yeah, do I have music muted? I do not. And we don't have any options yet. What I'll do is I'll just temporarily disable music. Yeah, this was based on a game that I was making which had these sorts of weird gradient visuals. I might come back to that someday, because that was interesting. Yeah, you can see why this would be, like, in the hell level section, rather than, like, a normal level, because the whole gimmick is that you can't see anything. Wait, can I? I should be able to get up that thing. What's this about? Maybe I have to get up here. Yeah, so you can see why I would not put this in like the normal levels. Ooh, what if I, in the finale level, mix this and the paper cut? Okay, so they all why do they all have it, actually? Oh, well. I mean, admittedly, this song also sucks. No offense to past me, but definitely not my finest work, because there's also literally just a recreation of a thing, or like a vastly inferior recreation of a song that I'd made that I couldn't find. But okay, whatever. We now have mechanisms that work, and I need to figure out how to crush the player. Or I port the game. Actually, is there a way? Hang on. Let's go to Godot, because let's like look up how other people do it. So like Godot detect crushing vision. Okay. What are the okay, yeah, thank you, genius. What are the conditions? Ask yourself, what are the conditions? Yeah, that you're intersecting with a depth. The player has an area, checks if bodies entering are in a particular group, and checks if two or more are within a certain distance. If they are, then crushed, lame. Also, that would only work if things are like linearly translated and like specifically crushing objects. Make has to measure the distance, but your approach with an area 2D as a trigger. Yeah, so that's not what I want. I want like actual like collision. Let's just look up Godot. Godot collision depth. Oh yeah, I also have to consider Godot 4 has much like worse performing physics than Godot 3 because they switched from bullet to their own thing and it's much slower. Okay, so there is a proposal. Exposed collision depth. Okay, when was this introduced? Probably like a year ago. Oh, my mistake. 2 years ago. Unmerged. "16 files had to be changed for this." Oh my god. I mean, I guess it's mostly boilerplate, but it's like, that's crazy. Okay, well, I'm sure any day now they'll get that in there. So how do I deal with crushing in this game? I guess it'll have to be that I use my own current system. Or I just don't have the player ever able to get crushed. Well, because then I'm already doomed on that front. Because like if we go to here, and then if I just, boom, crushed. So, no moving platforms would be viable. Yeah, let's try that again. And can I get crushed in here? I guess I can't because this one goes upward. So yeah, we'd basically be forced to only have things like, you would never be able to have two objects moving toward each other with less distance than like the player's width. I guess it is open source, but okay. I guess I was about to say I guess it's open source so I could do it, but then I just realized no, the problem is it's not merged. So if I wanted to like use a standard version of Godot, I wouldn't be able to. Like, because the change is already done, it's just not in the game. But okay, so that does at least work. I have proven that this works. Do I want a crushing mechanic? We'll put that as a lower priority. I guess we can go to satellite again. Because these levels, I don't like them very much. Well, I think this first one is probably okay. Let's flop up to here. And then we're still in Earth's orbit, or like our little grassy planet's orbit. Yeah, let's make a much bigger planet. And probably just completely, like... Yeah. So, this area sucks. All of this area sucks. We're just gonna get... Let's keep all that stuff. There we go. CSG sphere. Use collision. I have completely forgotten how these work, but oh well. Let's do like 128. No, I don't need that. Let's do like... There we go. And let's get another one of these here. Make unique. Oh, I see. Our material needs to be unique now. Yeah, because we need 300 here. There we go. Let's make this unique. Make this unique. What do I want with this? I want maybe like a minty green. Into like slightly disoriented colors. Ooh. Look at that. Oh wait, I just realized. There's gonna be like... Oh, right, because there's no gravity. I'm just like floating. Because now we need our little gravity points. How do we get those? Oh, I see. We just have a planet. Is this thing really only 100 meters wide? Well. Wait, what? Gravitator. Okay, interesting. I don't know why I called it that. If not in group gravitators, add group gravitators. So, min radius, max radius. Gravity. Okay. Let's see what that feels like. We want more radial segments. I say, let's see, how many of these do we want? Radial segments, let's do like 30. What if I go through the center of the planet? Ooh, that could be interesting. SD cylinder. Subtraction. So how do we make this work? Smooth faces. Okay, let's remove smooth faces there, just because that looks a lot better. And also, I need to figure out where the hell that is. Let's put another, like, let's put one of these little obelisks. What are these, anyway? Yeah, so let's just have these, like, sticking out a little ways, so that way the player can be like, oh, that's where they are. There we go. Can we see those from anywhere? I have a good idea. Also put things that are visible from elsewhere. But they'll be shorter, so that way it's like, oh, okay, I see. You know, so now... I mean, this is a really, like, weird thing right now. In fact, let's make... And let's make this min radius, like, 50. So that way the gravity is strongest, like, halfway into the planet. And it'll be, like, 15 or something. And this should probably be, like, 2,000. Did that get us anywhere? Not yet. Nope. Okay. Let's keep running in this direction until I find, like, a freaking pillar. Because surely, at some point, they'd be here. Maybe. I know it's on, like, I know it's on, like, the light side of the planet, so hopefully, like, somewhere. How big could this planet be, even? What is it? 4 pi r squared meters? Or, like, square meters? And if it's 100 meters in radius... I mean, that is a pretty big... Okay, here we are. What happens if I jump in? Do I get slooped out? No, I'm stuck in the center, actually. And then I think once we're in the center, we need to have the, like... I see. Once we're within, like, a very narrow radius. Export floats 0.0. Wait, why is this 0.0 to 20? Let's put that up to 30. Let's do, like, 5... No, 1.0 to, like, 1,000.0. Bar min, so, like, inner radius, or, like, 0 radius equals 5.0. And what I'm going to do is, if distance equals 0, no, if distance less than or equal to 0 radius, we'll just do that. In fact, what I might do is as you get into the inner radius, I know, okay. Let's do if distance less than min radius. Return clamp. We're gonna need some like ranges here. Var range, or like var r floats. R equals. Let's do like greater than min radius. A equals this divided by max radius divided by min radius. Or no, minus min radius. Else r equals distance or minus 0 radius. I know. Var grav r equals this. R equals. Actually, we just need f. So we have almost the same thing here, where it's going to be min radius minus 0 radius. But then I think for this one, it's just f equals clamp r0, 1. Because basically, as we get closer to the surface, or like this minimum radius, the gravity gets higher. But then as we go further in toward the center, it should get lower down to 0 once we reach the 0 radius. Okay, let's see if this actually works. Basically, as we get closer to the center, we should just float freely. Okay, so let's walk this way. And then I betcha. Aha, I can climb up this thing, and we can get nearly out of orbit. Oh. I probably need some way of detecting how much gravity we're acting on. That's going to be a bit nauseating. I think it's working. Yeah, because now that we're in the center, we're doing very little. Yeah, you can see that we're now kind of just doing whatever. I think. I feel like there is a way to actually jump through this. And also, I think maybe I should make it so that... Well, I'm divided on how to do the gravity. Okay, so we go, we're accelerating, and then we're decelerating. So for some reason, it like really quickly completely stops us. When you would think, because of like conservation of energy, we would get at least some fraction of the distance out of it. So I'm going to remove this one. And let's just make this one taller. Because I'm imagining what I can do is have it so that you jump into here to get onto something up here. And maybe we could make this back to 100? I mean, let's just have a label on this thing. This will be like debug label. And then just like if has node debug label text equals factor. And this will be plus string F. Nice looking sky though. But okay, so we can see gravity factor almost 1. And then as we get into the center, so it should actually decrease. Okay, so then it goes up, and then it should start going down once it gets to 1. Yeah, there we go. And then it increases again. And then we're... Huh. I guess I just never really gave it a chance. Okay, so we can actually go through here. I think maybe it's just I need more like... Maybe I'll do just some little bits of extra stuff in here. Or make this a bit narrower. And then add a CSG sphere in here, maybe. To just add a little bit extra, like, chunk. What's the 8, 6? Let's do 8 here. Then to like make them somewhat consistent. And then I'm sure aligning these will definitely make it better and not worse. Let's make it like that. So that way there's just some visual interest there. Are we anywhere? Oh, I see. We aren't. Okay, so now all I need to do... Because I think what I'm going to do is the gimmick is going to be... You have to, like, get up here, get some air, and, like, propel yourself through the planet. How did that not work? I guess it's because the player can, like, orbit. I don't understand it. Also, I was, like, leaning so weirdly for that for some reason. Ah, well. Actually, I'm going to double check to make sure that these stars... Okay. They're saved to a file. I was worried that they would be, like, duplicated for each scene, because those would be, like, you know, tens of thousands of little meshes. Okay, so why... So if I hold forward as I do that, I think that's the big difference. Let's try this again. So yeah, if I, like, do that, I've given myself... Yeah. And I should probably just put the player closer to it. Okay, so I'm just not going to press any buttons now. Yeah, so there's absolutely... Huh. I don't get it. How is it that fucked up? Wait, what? Oh, wrong thing. There we go. In a shocking twist, the player is not the center of this universe. So I think... Can I tune this so that the player can just, like, do it? Because otherwise they're going to have to figure out the weird janky thing of, like, you hold forward here, and then suddenly you have enough speed to actually get out of here and you can, like, stand on things. Actually, do these count as slopes? They don't. Actually, can I get out of here otherwise? I think I can't. Like, because I think these are always going to be... Yeah, these are always going to be ceilings. I mean, I guess what I could do is just put some little emergency tubules. Like this. And then I can just decide how I feel about these soon. But okay. So now, I just need to figure out how to get anywhere. I'm like leaning so hard. Okay, now we're just straight up playing with gravity. Okay, so there's some janky shit that I can do, like on these walls with the ceiling slide. Yeah, I'm somehow getting, like, momentum to, like, go up. This is fucked up. Because, yeah, you can see how much faster I'm going every time that I go around this. Because I'm, like, sliding into things like this. Okay, this is fucked. I don't think the player should go into the big hole. Looking at this, I think I should probably find some other way of making this navigable. Because, like, maybe I can have it just be, like, an optional thing of, like, if you figure that out, good on you. But otherwise, you know, it's not a necessary thing. But also, I think what I'm going to do... It's so difficult to actually make these, like, level. Oh. I should do this mechanic for at the ends of eras, because it's not that hard of a mechanic to add, this gravity stuff. You basically just have to swap any instance of, like, vector 3 dot up with, like, a tracked up direction. And then you just have a bunch of gravity things. But okay, and then let's put the flag, or like level complete. Right there. And look at how nice it is. It even, like, is in the light. And we should probably also have an omni-light on it. Okay. Hey, look at that. So yeah, all the player needs to do is jump through the chasm, through the planet, and figure out how to actually get up there. And yeah, I should probably add, like, some way to, like, do it properly. Yeah, it's looking like there's just straight up no way out of here. Unless I just make all these spheres a little bit larger, which I could do. Like, we could do, like, 36. See where that leads us? The geometry's getting really fucked up. Because I think once we're here... Ooh. Right, because it's, like, conical. How does that make this... If we were to, like, wrap the space as if gravity is always down, what shape would this be? It's looking like almost like an inverted, like a cone, where, like, everything is a ceiling. So we always have to be doing a head slide, basically. Okay, because I can just... Yeah, we can't... Okay, hang on. Can I use this as the ground? Maybe not. We should probably just have some gunk in the middle of this thing. You know, just some random, like, tubes or something. In fact, we can do that. Let's just have, like, In fact, we could get rid of... So these things basically don't help at all. So I'm thinking get rid of all of those. We just have this. Maybe if it'll like... There we go. So then let's get a path. And like a CSG polygon. And this will do path, that, local, and I want this, oh, over here. There we go. So we're going to have this like wrap around the planet or something. We'll start it like over here. Let's reduce that to mostly there. There we go. Let's put this like sticking up out of the world. So that's good. Then here. I'll have to figure out how this actually looks in the game, but... Okay, which way... What the fuck? I did not realize that I'd flipped this around. Can I, like... I wish I could just flip the curves. Because, yeah, I did it wrong. I wanted it to be like that I could go down here. Okay, let's just make the basics of it then. We'll have a thing. It goes like zoop, and then it goes zip, and then like zoop, zang, zo. Zibble, zobble, zingle. And actually, it will stick out to about here. So you can see how all these tubes, very beautiful. We'll need to have like larger tubes. It was going to be downright rather difficult. Okay. That's a good start on that. Let's make these like this. So we're going to have as close to a hexagon as I can muster and smooth faces. And then simplify angle will be like 2. There we go. So that way, look at this. Okay. We don't need this one because we're just going to have this one loop here. Then this one loops like here. Where's my music? YouTube, what have you done to me? There we go. So this seems like it'll be rather tricky. Okay, let's just keep flopping these around. So I think once we're up here, can then push this here. Actually, let's move this so that it's over here. And it will connect. Actually. There we are. And that should hopefully get us to there. And I also need to make sure that it's not going to be in the way if the player tries to do the like fast route. There we are. Okay. So the player can learn a fast way in by utilizing some jank, or... Oh wait, it doesn't have collision. Use collision. And let's also get the tile. Maybe hex tile. Let's do, for these two, rock. And then let's get, maybe this one should be shiny tiles. That could be interesting. Well, no, I don't like that. Hex tiles would make more sense, because that way they're less, well, I don't like that either. Let's just put grass. And then let's just put some Omni lights. They're gonna have to figure out how to like get into here. There we go. Blue. And then like red, and then like yellow. Just like that. There we go. There we are. And now we have a way into here. And surely I'll be able to figure out how to use this crap to actually get out of here. It's like a snake. Oh yeah, this is easy. Then the trick is, how do you actually get up this thing? Oh. Okay, so we'll need some way of actually like getting off of this thing once we actually, because how do I build up enough momentum to get up to here? I think what I could do actually is I could have this be the area for the flower. And then I could have somewhere else, like over here. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll just have a little, well, yeah, you know what? Let's get it very, like... Let's get this path here to not... So it won't point that way. It'll point up to this thing. And then this here will go like this. There we go. Showing off the power of the PS5 with this one. Okay. So admittedly, this whole like tunnel is completely optional, but it is much more fun, so, you know, who's laughing? Okay, and then we put the flower here. Rose? Okay. Let's do a very faint red light here. There we go. And I'll have to make sure that the player can't abuse the that little platform to get up there. Yeah, I guess this one's more just for like fun, or like kind of explaining the concepts of the gravity, almost. How do I get up here? Yeah, so we need a little bit more, like, platform here. Or just tilt this ever so slightly. So then I can get up here, but I don't have any velocity to get over to there. Okay, so let's tilt this as well, so it's just barely. There we are. And so yeah, the player could just walk around the planet and then just come back up here. But you know, there's no fun in that. I guess I could just put a big wall around the planet so the player can't. Yeah, I'll do that. CSG cylinder. Let's put it at the same place as this, so then there we go. There we are. And we'll do like subtraction. There we are. Boom. And then let's make this like tile. There we go. Admittedly, it is kind of silly, the fact that the tiles are completely square based on like the world grid. I guess what I could do is just to throw the player off. Put it at some random angle. Because I'm pretty sure these... Yeah, these are local to this object. But okay. Now the planet has a ring. Admittedly, that's kind of mean, but oh well. So let's try this again. So there's a big old hole, and there's that. There's a suspicious snake. Can we get up anything with this? Yep, and then the player will probably see a big wall going on forever. Actually, I bet you this counts... Oh, okay. If it had collision, I think it would count... No, it would be an overhang. No, it's ever so slightly, I think, actually a cone. Or like an incline. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I just remembered that the, like, pressing against the wall, like... Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I do really like the movement in this game. Or the animation, specifically. I tried to put a lot of work into it, or a lot of thought into it. Okay, so all we need to do to actually get the flower... Shoot up this bad boy. And then... Ooh, we got lots of airtime that time. Okay. I should have some sort of marker for like what side the flower is on. Actually, I'm going to do just that. I'm just going to slightly move this thing here. So that way it's like that. But we should make sure that it's not like hanging out into the tunnel. Or like that it's still an overhang. Okay, so now that should give me enough to see where I need to be. Hell yeah. And look at that. In fact, let's raise it up a little bit. If it's going to be like... I mean, if I'm going to be able to like jump that high. Okay, where is the rose? There it is. Look at that, beautiful. Okay. Is there any place here where I can just, like, stand still? I don't think so. Nope. Oh, I see. I fell so fast that I, like, rotated my... Oh. Yeah, I'm, like, lost now. There we go. Wait, I just realized, can CSGs actually, like, subtract from this, path? Hang on. So we have a CSG polygon. I mean, I guess it should. Can I do CSG cylinder subtraction? It looks like it can. It's just going to be quite time consuming because it's going to be quite slow to get in here. Actually, I have a good idea. Move it into position first and then make it apply the like subtraction, because I'm thinking I want a couple places to have, like, the line severed. Like, probably here. Oh. Yeah, so let's just, like, chop that. And then what should this be, actually? Maybe tree. Just for weirdness sake. So yeah, this is a very easy level, except for that. Actually, I bet you, given our modern technology, I wonder if I can run up this. You could probably do that. So I guess what I should do is probably just make it more, like, rounded and even up there. In fact, we could probably just move this over. Let's just move this path here so that this, for example, goes the other way. Actually, we can also pull this a little bit more in like this. And yeah, a little less dramatic there. Okay. Yep. Okay, I'm thinking this is a level that I think is good enough for now. Oh, wait. Yeah, I've now ripped off one of the, like, choice bits of this path, so it's actually going to be trickier to figure out how to get up here. Actually, how do I get up there without that little bit? I might have ripped off a bit of a... I was worried that I didn't, like, do anything with that, and, like, it was just going to be trivial, but... I think I can just barely make it there. I think I need to do like this. That didn't help me at all. Yuck. And like, I don't get any... Ooh. Yeah, I ripped out too choice of a bit. I guess we'd have the slope go a little bit upward. The player might realize that they, like, can get some, like, extra air by going back and forth because of the way the gravity, like... Because the player can, like, accelerate horizontally for some definition, or some definition of horizontal. Oh, you can just get some speed here. No, okay, actually. Hmm. Yeah, it's just a very tricky little jump now. Oh, I can just... No, I can't ignore it. Yeah, the gravity, like, messes with my head. Yeah, because I feel like I'm just inches away. Hmm. I guess I could just make this a little bit higher. So yeah, just push this little bit here up a little bit more like that. And hopefully this is still... Okay. Doesn't get too close to the wall. All right. Take two. Or like, you know. There we go. Yeah, now we can get marginally more height and not actually enough to get up there. Right. I mean, let's just hit it more. Just hit it harder. Oh, yeah. No. No, wait. We still can't. What the hell? I think I just need to also go back to this cylinder. We need to just push it like this way. Hopefully that doesn't make it like trivial. Because I mean, if we play our cards right, we can just jump in and like do that. Oh, I just realized. Okay, yeah, that is probably the way that most players would do that. And then if they fuck it up, they can just like squirm in here for a little while. And is there literally no way? How the fuck do I keep fucking this up? Where it's like every single time I adjust this thing, it somehow like doesn't do the thing that I know it should be able to do. Okay, let's push it this way maybe. So yeah, like we are in the like gravity like decaying zone. Okay, we can honestly just get it from that. So and yeah, there's no way to get up to there, I think, from here without doing the like gravity slingshot. Hmm. I'm thinking, how do I teach the player how to slingshot then? I guess maybe we can do... I'll show my idea. We have the world. I don't need that. And then we have like a little platform. And then I first just teach the player to go from like, so the player's here. I could have made this screen bigger, but oh well. I first teach him just jump here. You know, hold forward and you fall. And then we have something that's maybe like a little bit further away. Like, actually, this should be like a little ball like that. And get this out of here. And then you like jump through here and get to here. And then you like go up. You know, so you wind up back over here. And then you can like slingshot up to here. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, so we got one. We got level 2 now. And it's semi-interesting. I think this still not quite right. Because it's not quite challenging enough. Also, I'm going to fiddle with this wall. So that way it's more visible from where the player is, like there, basically. So that way it's pretty clear to the player, like, oh, I can't go that way. When should I start getting ready for that event? Okay, well, whatever. Satellite 03. Let's copy the light and the stars. Let's actually get the direction light as like red in this one. That'd be cool. That'd be spooky. Let's do like 1.5. Ooh. We're getting rather mysterious with it now. Okay, and then CSD box. The player starts... Wow. Video game does not like the focus. Oh yeah, I need reflection probes in here. Oh, I see. And I'm going to skip this because it feels like it's just doing the same. And let's raise the volume a little bit. So that seems fine, and then we will do another one. How does this... Let's go a little bit in like that. There we go. And then... one more, right there. So that way, we have a beautiful reflection for everything. Okay. But okay, use collision here. Let's get a little planetoid. Oh wait, we need level. And then gravity, 0. So this goes to satellite 03. Let's get the little moon from here. So we have planet. Why don't... Oh, I see. So we're going to need to go up to here, actually. In fact, let's have it, like, right there. Or, like, right behind us, basically. Okay. Let's see this in action. Oh, I see. We need to disable the, like, death plane. You know, the players out here, they just kind of, like, need something else. Okay. Let's get something, so... we got that right there. What if we do like this, right here? Okay, so I want this to be exactly where I need to be. Hey, look at that. It is. And then we go up. And then we need to fall back down right about here, I think, the gravity slingshot. No. Maybe we just hold forward and then hope for the best? No. Well, I mean, we got close. The problem is, we would get closer if we just, like... hang on. What if I just put another one right here? So that way, what we have to do is slingshot once, slingshot twice. Oh. So yeah, we can't get to there without first launching from here. Oh. But then we can just do this. Well, I guess that's not that bad. And also, I'm going to put a second star here. I think that'd be cool. Though admittedly, the way that second stars work, or second directional lights work in this game is pretty weird. Or the engine, because basically they're like a second render pass. So let's do like a greenish blue, and we'll just do like one. But okay, there we go. And then we can go up. And I wonder if this will be enough. To send us across. No. We're back to where we started. Maybe if I send this upward a little bit more. We could do like that. So how do we... No, okay. Because that cancels out our vertical momentum. Oh wait, if I go this way, I think I can do it. No. Yeah, I need to figure out gravity slingshotting. Maybe if it had more gravity, ironically, it would make me go faster across the... Let's try that. So planet 2, gravity, let's do like 9. So it's almost normal gravity now, I think. You know what, I want 2 shadows. Okay. So yeah, I don't think... Well, I doubt that I'll be able to, like, get... Ah, okay, and now... We need to actually put some work into getting up here. But we can... do it. Okay. That's a little too far. Crazy that that works. Can I get enough momentum if I do actually slingshot myself around? I think I can't. Yeah, that barely gets me enough energy to actually get back on this. Oh wait, but hang on. Oh wait, no. Yeah, there's a weird math here where, like, you actually have less ability to do this the further away you are, because it's like the less curved the gravity is. So like that'll send me just, yeah, so I think this will not do what I want it to do. Yeah. The dreaded conservation of energy strikes again. I can't go further. Even, well, I guess I am injecting energy into the system though by simply holding the analog stick forward. Yeah, I think what I need to do is make sure that I'm always holding like to a right, as right of an angle as possible to like my orbit, I guess? No, but I'm losing momentum. Like I can see myself losing height. Because yeah, I think this is the place, like this is my height at like a stable orbit. Like, because I'm holding the analog stick, so this is all the energy that I can put into the system. Or like our equilibrium state. It's also very hard to like look at. You know, fuck it. Let's just put in a third one. You know, put this one there, because we need a straight line from like here. Like there. Oop. Oh, look at that. We can actually get up here. And then that sends us, hopefully, far enough. But I think it might not, because it's sort of like a logarithmic spiral almost. Well, but we do have... Ugh, we don't have much more velocity, it seems. Like we're somehow losing tons of energy. You know, for some reason, as we fly further from our gravitational source, we lose kinetic energy. I don't understand it. I don't know if that even would read as a sarcastic statement. Why is our kinetic energy turning into potential energy? I don't understand. Why does the block stop moving when it goes up the ramp? Okay, so what can I do? I can keep going further up. Yeah, that is like our killer. How far can we get from the planet? I guess we can't get further from the planet. Because like I said, this is like our stationary orbit. Like, we only lose momentum beyond a certain point. Oh. You know, let's also put some tiles on these, so that way I can actually see what's happening. There we are. Yeah, like if I stopped moving here, yeah, we just fall straight down. But then, at the very least, we can just whisk ourselves up off the ground. Oh, that's actually crazy how high we can go. We can just whisk ourselves up that high? Hang on. I want these three to be up a little higher then. Like, I want them to be at the height where I can actually, like, just... Yeah, I want the player to learn that. I want their brain to develop some new synapses for this. There we go. And then that gets us up to here, and then that gets us out of... We need to get almost out of orbit. Okay, so we are... No, we don't get any further. And yet you can see that I think there's like a plateau of how much velocity I can actually get from this. It is wild that you can just like circle around. I need to be back on the ground for a little bit. There we go. How do we... Why is there no shadows here? Like, where's my shadows? Oh, I know. Because there's only two... Hang on. So we can't have the shadows there, unfortunately. So what if we just put one more of these even further out? You know, just one more. You know, I'm sure this time it'll work. I don't even know which way is up. Okay, so this way is up. Or like which side of these? Okay. So yeah, I think we're not going to get any further from the planet. I think we're still gonna like collide. Well, actually, no. Yeah, see. And we gained no velocity. How does a gravity slingshot work in real life? Maybe you have to be like... Maybe I have to be like gradually moving these away. You know, like... Each one is some fixed distance around. You know, so that way when we fall, well, we're just going to come back down this way. Because, hang on. How the hell does a gravity slingshot work in real life? Because I guess in real life, they're also meant for, like, large-scale movements. So yeah, because I guess it doesn't really even do what I'm intending it to do. But I can't help but feel like this should work. And then you simply can't do that, so you land on the ground. Or... No, so you can't do that. So you have to actually land here. And look at that. Almost. Ooh, that slightly changes the math here. So these are actually like more vertical, I guess? Oh, they are. Uh-oh. Hang on. So that means that we need to move... Right, I didn't even think about that. Okay, so yeah, the problem is going to be that we have now stabilized. We've probably completely lost all of the velocity that we gained from our height difference. Well... Yeah, this isn't working. I'm too dumb. I mean, I guess we could at least learn this sort of like weird whisking technique to get up high place, or to get off the ground. Let's see if I can, like... How the hell do I even get up there? Like that... Okay, so I can just barely make it. And then this one I can pretty comfortably make. So let's make this a bit more interesting by, like, pushing this one a bit further. And then pushing this one even further. Okay, does this make even sense? Like, I feel like I'd prefer if these like actually like lined up somewhat. Oh, I'm inside of it. I was almost there. So now it's just a little bit too far out of the way. It feels like there's a curve that's like, well, I guess maybe there's no significance to the curve other than the fact that it's like, you know, each of these is at a 5-degree increment from the other. And there's a sort of parabola from the actual like movement of the orbit. Oh, I could do that if I just like did it good. There we go. We need to get into like orbit that's high enough that I know like that I can escape. Oh, I think we are there. I don't think I'm getting closer to the planet anymore. I'm not. Okay. So we may want to have a thing where it's like, it warns you when there's no gravity. Because that could tell the player like, hey, you know, your gravity is getting very low. But okay, and then can we actually like orbit perfectly at just far enough away that we don't get close to the planet? Like that we don't get... I think we're about to fall into the same orbit we've always been in. Yep. Then we fall back to Earth. Yeah, who knew that falling to Earth did not make you move faster? Like, once you're going past Earth again. It's only for readjustments and, like, subtle boosts. Okay, and then we go this way. We are out of... Yep, we're out of orbit. I should probably make the radius bigger. In fact, let's do that. That will cause issues, though. Because now that'll completely throw off all of the other things that I've done so far. But okay, now we should be like in like our high Earth orbit. And I think we're getting there. Okay, I think we are a go. No, we're not. We're gonna fall right back down. Yep, we're right back to the surface. Okay, but let's see what this actually has changed now. Because I've completely fucked up all of the things that I did up to this point. Well, it doesn't seem that different than it was. Ooh. This feels different. Okay. So these two are good. This one does not seem like it's where it was anymore. Yeah. This one is now much closer to us. Okay. A little bit closer. I think this simply isn't working. Yeah, because we're just going to fall right back down to where we were. Well, no, yeah. Like, what if we just get the damn thing? All the way around the planet. Didn't I literally do this like 12 seconds ago? What the fuck? Did I change the gravity while I was like in mid-flight? Oh, okay. I can do it. It's just it's just more precise than it was. Well, that's concerning, especially since I put all the effort in making all these. Okay, there we go. And then that one is now 2 meters away, god damn it. Okay, get all these. You better be in a place where it works. There it is. Which one are we on? Like the third one? No, one. Ooh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're on the 6th one. Going to the 7th one, not very easy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this one goes down a little bit more. This one probably goes down a little bit more. Yeah, because I'm realizing now these are like... Okay. These are spooky. Okay, so I think this one needs to be further away. Like, it needs to be where that one is, maybe. Oh, shit. I don't think this is a practical level. Okay, because these ones all kind of do this. Let's go really crazy with these. It's like, let's try to actually like still be like going upward, sort of. Okay. I think this one could just be a little bit higher, actually. Yeah. Let's move this one up a little bit. Okay. The scary part about these is that which one was I even on? I think this is right as we're starting to like get into these falling ones. Ooh. Why is it not like... Okay, there we go. It was alt-tabbing to the wrong thing. Let's say that's fine. Okay, can we get to the dang planet from here? And if we can't, I'm just gonna make a no clip. God damn it. Okay, so we are actually getting like a very minuscule amount of height at least. Okay, so what the fuck do I do from here? Just put like a thing to ramp off. And then we'll see what this does. Okay, so we need to whisk ourselves up off the ground. And then we can keep doing that. And we'll do a similar motion over and over for a while. No, are you fucking kidding me? Why would I design it this way? Absolutely. I hate this game. I hate this level. Okay. This level, I think, is a waste of time. Because I thought there was a mechanic where we could fling ourselves around things, but it turns out it doesn't work the way that I thought it did. It might be more interesting to just have the player on the ground and then just make them whisk themselves up off the ground. Like, basically, instead of having this, we have, like, just here. The player's just here. And then the, like, completed level would be, like, here. And then who knows where the flower would be. And then we should probably have the player actually, like, facing... Yeah, we should have the player facing that, though. Where? Yeah, there. There we go. So now, when the player does this, they need to whisk themselves upward and, like, do a forward and backward motion. And if they don't learn that, then they don't win. Why is this so hard? Why does it get harder? Why is it more difficult than it's ever been? Okay. I was just, like, breathing wrong. Oh. Hang on. Okay, so whichever one that is, that's the one that, like, is starting to turn gray. So I'm pretty sure it's this one. So I think it just needs to be, like, there. Yeah, because now I need to go all the way back down. how does it not do what I want it to do every single time? So it's interesting. I literally have to do the arcing motion. I can't just go forward and backward. I can't zigzag. Okay, there we go. Thank God. And then this one, easy peasy. Spooky. So once we're up here, how do we need to escape orbit, and then, uh-oh. No, I know, okay. Where can I go from here that I couldn't go otherwise? Yeah, because I'm just literally just going right back down to where I was. As usual. I guess it makes sense because there's no way to fall at an angle on a planet, because my velocity is never like... I have a fixed max velocity that the player will accelerate to. So anything beyond that... There is some excitement in this level, at least. It's kind of boring if you're doing it multiple times, though. That's going to be an issue. It is funny that you can only, like... You can't even, like, walk on it unless you're going extremely slowly. If you just do this, instantly out of orbit. I should have, like, a zoom. Do those go out of my, like, visible range? No, okay, I see. There's just not as many as I thought there were. It feels like I've been here, you know, an eternity. Where is everything? There it is. I want, like, a nice little screenshot. Okay. That'll be that. Ugh. What do I want to do? Do I want to do more? Not really. I just want to fool around. Wait, I want to double check if this actually works now. I don't think it will. Yeah, the only way to get up here is to just do that. Or, that. Yeah. You can just barely make the jump by just doing it normally. So all that fiddling with the arc was pointless. Also, wait, hang on. Oh, I see. I changed this to be a relative blend, so that's why these animations are so fast. Yeah, you can see how it's like going really, really fast when I go from a slide to a crawl. It used to not do that, but that's because I changed how the animation works, or specifically for at the ends of eras again. So yeah, it just needs its own version of Godot. In fact, I could get that right now. And then we can see the shadow area. Let's do Godot 3.6. Actually, you know what? Let's port this thing to Godot 4. Git commit am new shadow stuff. No, not new shadow stuff. More levels and stuff. Okay, so let's just download a copy of Godot. So this is going to go to, where the hell is this going to go to? I guess D tools, Godot 4. Okay. Let's extract that here. Okay. So that's all that we need. And then what I'm going to do, let's rename shader. I remember when I was putting this, oh wait, I remember there's a bunch of things that I didn't like though. Oh, I get it. Hang on. I'm contemplating. I probably shouldn't do it actually. One of the big problems was all the fog changes. So that way the fog won't work the way that I want it to. I mean, I guess I can try it anyway. Let's do like Godot 3, 2, 4. Because I know there's a tool, and I forget if it's built into Godot 4. More features than Godot 3. Preparing, running the project upgrade tool. Okay. Let's just try it. I can always just back out of it. Preparing for Godot 4. Let's close this. That level kind of sucks, but oh well. So this now has this, and we're gonna do, I forgot that I had games that were actually in here. Hang on. I'm gonna import this project. Oh yeah, I can do like, so convert full project. Alright, only convert configuration file. Use this to open the project without attempting to convert its scenes. Yeah, let's convert full project. This option will perform full conversion, updating scenes, resources, and scripts from Godot 3 to work in Godot 4. Note that this is a best effort conversion, i.e. it makes upgrading the project easier, but will not open out of the box and will still require manual adjustments. Make sure to back up your project. And hopefully now it'll open in the appropriate file. Did it open? I think it crashed. Let's see, open anyway, project will be modified. Why did it what? Did it run the upgrader or what? Also, it still has the bias of always opening on the first monitor, not the monitor that I have the window open on. Okay. So it's re-importing things. You can't see that because it's on the second monitor, as typical. How did it get worse at importing, at having things show up on the wrong monitor? I guess because these little sub windows are now like here. Ah, well, whatever. Okay, so we got our loading scene. Let's see what happens if I just press F5. Okay, there we go. So now let's see, wait, how do we... So load all levels, just load all the levels, trade RAM for fast loading. Huh. Do I do this? So let's do Godot for iterates directories. Okay, this makes sense. Open that. Fill, convert, so to convert 3 to 4, fill missing arguments, Godot 4, blah, blah, blah. Okay, interesting. Oh. Use controller has same name. Oh, I can't use the same. Okay, well, that's fine. Resource saver.save. Argument 1 should be resource, but is string. How does this work now? Oh, they just swapped it. Well, easy enough. Okay, so this is good. Function set use controller. Use controllers never declared but never explicitly used in class. Oh yeah, because now we use controller.emit use. Function parameter name. Name is shadowing and already very, so let's do p name equals that. I mean, we can actually, I think, do this now. Look at that. Because Godot 4 has support for actual enums. Okay, velocity is defined... Oh, right. Kinematic bodies are different now. Cannot infer type because it doesn't have, or its value does not have a set type. Did it work now? So which one is not working? Oh, look. Gravity dot length times this times delta up angle. I mean, that should work. I'll just put float then. Type of n variable, because the variable doesn't have a set type. Well, why doesn't it? Kinematic collision 3D. It should have a normal. What? Turn the colliding body's shape normal at the point of the collision given the collision index. Deepest collision by default. So now a collision can have multiple impacts? Very strange. Pause is declared, death is declared, act is declared. Okay. Rotate is already declaring thing. Let's replace. Oh wait, no. Rotation is also a thing. Let's do like cam rotate. I guess let's just keep doing it till it works. Cannot infer the type of rotate because the variable doesn't have a type. Sine of angle times delta times min of angle rotate delta factor rotate delta. Okay, so it lost some ability to like infer types, which is kind of weird to me. Are like these like not like what is the type of this? It's a variant. Okay, that makes sense then. Why it can't do it then. Cannot infer the type of S dot because blah. Why is a... Oh, because get normal. And this is sort of more training for me to figure out what sort of issues I'm going to have when I do this. Okay, the variable type is from a variant value. Well, no, it's not. It's it. The variable rotate. MV rotate. And move very, very slowly. Thankfully, this game is like 400 lines of code, so it's like, it should not be complicated. Can it use simple export annotation on variable without type initializer? Export, file, star.tscn. Okay. 0, 2. Wait, what? Extends node global.setLevel file name. Wait, how the hell did we have get the file name of the current scene? Godot for file name of current scene. Set active scene name, scene.name. No, that's not what I want. So a scene's path. Okay, so that's only in 3. Godot for node file name. Scene file path. Okay. There we go. Much better name, admittedly. Hey, look at that. Button continue. I mean, the signals don't work anymore. But that's fine. Menu, player. Okay, so let's do pause menu. So why are these no longer properly, like, localized? Oh, I see. Because I had menu text. Locale. So localization menu text at English translation. Alright, well, I have no idea how that works. But let's figure out at least how this works. So continue. So on continued pressed, this goes to here. What are our bugs? Not multimesh.uses colors is true. Well, no, this does use colors, though. Hello? Wait. Edit this, please? Video game? Godot? Can you, like, edit this? Okay, so it seems like Godot 4 has some downsides. Yeah, that should be true. Jesus Christ. Can I like... Okay, there. Uses colors. And then we have... So does this use color custom shaders? No. Okay. Now let's go to the what have you. Satellite. Okay. Looks like the lights aren't doing so hot. Oh, nothing's doing so hot. The shaders don't work anymore. Yeah, because these were set... Okay. Depth texture has been removed in favor of hint depth texture with a uniform. Brilliant. I guess my big question is, do I gain anything from this? Because I still haven't actually run the game. I guess let's try this again. Because admittedly, it doesn't give the best impression, just like migrating and then everything is buggy because everything is bugged now. Oh, the animations are also broken. And it seems to run worse. Like, it seems to be running at a lower frame rate. And we have the little, like, catching. This was one of my big concerns with switching to Godot 4 for... Yeah, so I guess probably my At the Ends of Era should not be switched to Godot 4. Unless I did, like, Jolt Physics, because that... Oh yeah, because now I'm like... I'm not even colliding properly with the ground. Wait, is that right? It feels like there's random other problems. Oh, I understand now. The issue with that is because the player... The capsule has been reset because they changed how capsules work. Admittedly, it was wrong in Godot 3. Is this really... Okay. That is correct. Somehow the buttons don't work. And you can see that there's a bunch of problems with this. Oh. It somehow flipped me the opposite direction of what I was supposed to be. Wait, how am I, like, not on the ground? How did those signals work? Yeah, you can tell there'd be a lot of visual work that I'd need to do to make this work again. Seems like all the colors also changed. Yeah, physics don't work right. Like I'm pressing forward, going backwards. Because I've heard the basic consensus is you're a stupid idiot if you use triangle mesh colliders in Godot 4. So, yeah. It seems to have gone about as well as I thought it would, which is too many problems. So that's... Why are those all, like, weird? Okay, so Godot 4 will not be used. And actually, I should probably start getting ready because I'm going to leave at 6. So that should be my cue to get out of here now. Oh, wrong button. This one. I guess that's my thing. But okay, thanks for stopping by. This was kind of a relaxed stream, I guess. Not doing too much. But I will be back. Probably, yeah, I guess Wednesday. Hopefully with more At the Ends of Era stuff, because I want to get back into that. I've just been doing a lot of writing off stream. But, okay. See you later.